So we all know Home Bargains is the place to go for a bargain. So if you need any homeware, any toiletries or bits of furniture, you go to Home Bargains. But is it the place to go for a meal? Well, today I'm going to find out, because apparently some Home Bargains have cafes inside. So let's go try out a meal at a Home Bargains. Okay, and here we are, Home Bargains. The one I'm at today is in York. And as you can see, there's a big sign there that says cafe at Home Bargains, which I'm pretty interested to see what it's like. So let's head inside. Let's go through the cafe entrance.
We operate a Challenge 25 policy on all.
You know what? I've kind of realised all the stores that I've been to lately have all kind of been the same. Home Bargains, The Range, Dunelm. Anyway, let's go to the cafe. Okay, and here it is. Big signs for cafe. Let's head in. So this is a Home Bargains cafe. Right, so food has arrived, and again I've got a huge feast. Let me show you exactly what I got. Okay, so this is it. Check it out. Let me go through what I got. So that is a ham and cheese toastie. Looks pretty good. Then we've got, I think that's a lemon drizzle cake, I think they said. And then we've got a chocolate and hazelnut croissant. And then maybe the best thing of their breakfast, a bacon and sausage sandwich plus a cup of tea. Right, let's dig in. Okay, before we begin eating though, let's make a quick cup of tea.
We'll be opening till 7 in a moment. Our cashier is
It's decent.
Till number 7.
Right, let's go for the first item, which is a ham and cheese toastie. Have a look at that. That actually looks pretty good. So you can see the melted cheese on top. Nice, it feels crispy and crunchy. Let me get a piece there. So check that out. Not too bad for Home Bargains. Ham and cheese toastie. Still steaming because it's hot. Let's go for a taste and see what it's like. You know what, so far pretty decent. Didn't really get any of the ham on that bit, just the bread and the cheese, which it is nice and cheesy and salty. And the bread, the toast, has a bit of a crunch, but let's try go in for a bite of the ham as well. You know what, that's not too bad. I actually quite like it. So check that out on the inside. So not only do you get the cheese on the outside, which has been toasted, so it's kind of caramelized and grilled and it's nice and brown, but then you've got the bread and the ham in the middle with like a cheesy sauce in the middle, so you get double cheese. And if I squeeze it, will any of that cheesy sauce come out? But there you go, cheesy sauce in the middle of that ham toastie. It's pretty good. Forgot to say, the ham is decently meaty, even though a little thin, but tasty. You know what, I think I'm going to save the best till last and save the bacon and sausage sandwich till the end. So in the meantime, let's go in for this pretty big chocolate and hazelnut. Is it croissant? Quason? Let me know how you say it. But there it is. Pretty big, nice chocolatey pieces in it, and they do heat it up, so it is a little warm and a little crispy. Let's go for a bite. You know what, again, pretty good so far. So I didn't quite get a bite of the hazelnut chocolate inside. I just got a bit of the outside, which is a little crisp from when it was heated. And then you got all the different layers of the croissant on the inside, the croissant. Let's take another bite and get the chocolate filling. Okay, so there it is on the inside. So you bite into it, you get the crispiness of the outer pastry, then the inside is soft, you get all the different layers, and then you get the hazelnut chocolate filling. So it is chocolatey and it is nutty. It does combine for a good bite. Okay, so do you know where I think they've done well with this croissant here? Is that they've heated it up. So in a lot of places when you order pastries like croissants, they don't heat them up, they just give you them straight out the counter. But I think when you heat them up, it gives them an extra element of texture with the outside, because it makes the pastry a little crisp, and then it makes the inside warm. So then when you bite into it and you get the warm inside that's soft and the crispy outer pastry combines well. So I think this is where Home Bargains get some plus points. Okay, so next up we've got the lemon cake. So I asked at the counter which was the most popular item, and they said the cakes were popular, and this lemon cake was one of the most popular cakes. So that's why I got it. But you've got some nice layers on there, 2 layers, some filling cream in the middle, bits of lemon on top. Let's try it. Okay, I've gone for an absolutely massive bite there. Full fork full. Let's see if I can get it into my mouth. Here it goes. Again, this is a good cake. So it's nice and soft and spongy, the texture. The icing in the middle is sweet. I think you get a little bit of a lemony flavour too, but it's not too sweet. And then you get some icing on top. Plus, you get loads of these little bits of dried lemon peel on top, which just add that little bit of extra sort of lemony tartness, which kind of cuts through a bit of the sweetness. I think these are like candied orange peels, but they combine well. It does get a little messy when you try out all this food, and it goes everywhere. Okay, I think it's time for the main event of this meal, so check that out. A sausage and bacon sandwich. Look at the inside of that. So I think you get 2 rashers of bacon and 2 sausages. So you actually get 2 there, it's not just 1 cut in half. 2 sausages, 2 bacon. Butter on the bottom. You know what, I'm looking forward to this. Let's just go straight in for a bite of this. Here it goes. That is a good bacon and sausage sandwich. Check that out. I think the bacon here is the best bacon that I've had in the last 3 places that I've been. Maybe the last 4, so including Next, The Range, Dunelm. I think the bacon here is the best out of the lot. So you bite into it, you get the bread, which is soft. The bacon is crispy, meaty and salty, and then you get the sausage. That's good too. So a nice snap to the outside, meaty in the middle, sausagey, meaty, porky flavour. It's a good sandwich. I think though we need to put on some ketchup. So here it goes. Sausage and bacon sandwich with ketchup on top. Check that out. There it is. Right. Let's go in for a bite of this. You know what? It's even better with the ketchup on top. It just takes it to another level, and the sweet tartness of the ketchup just cuts through the meatiness. Okay, I think it's time for some combo bites here. So I've got the bacon and sausage sandwich plus the ham and cheese toasty And let's combine these two to make one giant sausage, bacon, ham and cheese toasty sandwich. Look at that. This is going to be one big combo. Don't know if this is going to work. Let's try it and see. This works indeed. So when you bite into that, you get the cheesiness of the toasty, the crispy texture of the toasted bread, you get the soft bread underneath, and then all that meat from the sausage and bacon and the cheesy sauce inside the ham and cheese toasty. And to top it all off, I'm just going to add a bit of ketchup all over the sandwich and the table. And in case you're wondering, I do clean up after myself, so that's ketchup cleaned off the table. The next combo I'm going to try is the croissant and cake combo. I don't exactly know how I'm going to combine these two together, but I think I'm just going to have to do this. There it is. I'm just going to take a bite like that. So we've got the cake, the lemon cake with the icing, the chocolate hazelnut filling of the croissant and the pastry. Let's go for a bite of this. You know what, I think I'm outdoing myself with these combos here, because that is delicious. So you bite into that, you get the soft cake with the sort of tart and sweet lemony taste as well. You get the soft croissant with the crunchy pastry on the outside, and then you get the nutty chocolatiness from the inside, and it combines really well. You know what, if you ever have both of these items together, combine them for a big combo bite and you won't be disappointed. And you know what, for the ultimate bite, I'm going to combine both of these together. So sausage, bacon, ham and cheese toasty with lemon cake and chocolate hazelnut croissant. You know what, even I'm not that crazy. I'm going to finish these up separately and I'll join you outside. I'll give you a breakdown of the total costs. So that was a pretty good meal. Sometimes when you go to these bargain budget places, the food is a certain level and quality, but that was pretty good. Let's go through some of the items. So the ham and cheese toasty, that was pretty good. Nice and toasted, crunchy on the outside, melted cheese on top. You had a cheesy creamy sauce in the middle and the meaty ham. And then you had the lemon drizzle cake. So that was a pretty good cake, maybe a little dry, so you definitely needed some tea or drink with it. It had some nice sweet lemon flavour, especially with the lemon candied peel on top. And then you had the bacon and sausage sandwich. I thought that was really good. So the bacon was crispy, salty, meaty. The sausage, that was meaty too. It had a good snap to the outside. And then when you put the ketchup in the sandwich, that topped it all off. Right, enough of looking around in here. That's stuff I'm not going to buy. Let's head out and I'll give you a roundup of the total costs. Okay, so the total cost of that meal was £8.72. The bacon sausage roll was £2.59, the cheese naan toasty £2.75, the tea £1, the lemon drizzle cake £1.49, and the chocolate hazelnut croissant 89p. So altogether £8.72, which is pretty decent value. Anyway, what did you think? Comment down below. And if you like the video, click on the thumbs up icon below and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.